Greetings from Raleigh. It's been 7 years since I started my travels on Route 1, just down the road here in Cary, North Carolina. I'm so grateful for all the places that this adventure has taken me on the 2,369 miles of US 1 from Fort Kent, Maine to Key West, Florida. Raleigh's about halfway in between, and it became the state capital in 1792 after a political real estate deal happened, where Moore Square behind me, Nash Square, and the surrounding streets were named after leaders and legislators whose votes were needed to move the capital from New Bern to here. Sir Walter Raleigh, after whom the city was named, was not around to cast a vote. Raleigh's also a college town, home to NC State, which began as an agricultural school down on Hillsborough Street in the 1880s. By the early 20th century, women were admitted, the course offerings began to expand, and the athletic teams began to become more numerous, even though NC State didn't change its name until 1965. NC State was part of a triumvirate of colleges that formed the Research Triangle in 1958 with Duke and UNC Chapel Hill. Research Triangle grew to include 7,000 acres. And it's the largest research park in the United States. Corporate investments in the park led to explosive job growth in the Raleigh area, which continues today. Per capita income in Raleigh is 30% higher than in the rest of North Carolina. And Raleigh is the 6th most educated city in the United States. There is a lot of brain power here. For decades, Raleigh has poured its tax dollars into parks, bikeways, and cultural institutions, giving this place the reputation as one of the best cities to live in. Great food is another thing that improves the livability of Raleigh. According to most foodies, barbecue is just the tip of the iceberg here. And they allow open carry alcohol from 11 in the morning until 10 at night in the center of town. I thought that kind of thing only happened in Key West. I would be remiss if I did not mention basketball before I finish this segment, because North Carolina is absolutely rabid about their basketball. Now, they didn't get their first NBA team until 1988, but the men's college game, that rivalry between Wake Forest, Duke, North Carolina, and NC State, well, it's legendary. So I came to the men's NCAA tournament here in the Lenovo Center, and I'm watching some great basketball. And don't be mistaken, the women's game is just as strong. So let's have some fun. Raleigh is a fun place to visit, and I'm going to try and keep you posted with a couple of views and maybe an article about this amazing place right smack in the middle of Route 1.